Hello guys, this is Vysh. So news update number 42 and a big political news which is happening now live. The cabinet, the entire council of ministers of prime minister is being reshuffled. This is one of the biggest cabinet reshuffle because almost everybody of important positions have resigned and new fresh faces are going to come in with more women ministers and more from the SC, OBC categories. So it can be having multiple reasons, like it can be to please people, it can be because some elections are coming up, it can be because of old promises given, and also because they keep reshuffling all the time. Okay, every year. Okay, like 2014 when they came into power they had reshuffles. Now 2019, this is the first ever reshuffle happening in Modi government, and so we'll see what are the details now. Live 6 o'clock, the live is going on. If you want, you can go and check on the YouTube. Okay, here if you see live oath ceremony is going on. Okay, so seeing the screen, you will understand who all have resigned. These are important persons: the health minister, the environment minister, IT minister, all these people, education minister, all these people are going to be changed and new faces are going to come in. Okay, so they had a meeting also. If you see Jyotiraj Scindia and all these people who left Congress and came to BJP, all these people have been given positions now in ministry. So some will be Ministry of State, some will be the union minister, the cabinet minister. It can be of different post. Okay, so that and all will come out as and when the oath ceremony. You can watch live also. And these are the people like immediate effect. If you see Ravi Shankar Prasad and this Ramesh Harshvardhan, all these people have submitted resignation 5:31. I will show you all the live updates from morning till evening what all happened. Okay, these were the latest. These two people were the latest who resigned now just before 6 o'clock. And PIB has put a video also that where you can watch live. Okay, the YouTube you can search, you will get that live video and you can see which all are the ministers. So these were the initial people who resigned today morning. Dr. Harshvardhan and this Ramesh, education minister, and labor minister Santosh. Okay, so they're all stepping down because, as I told, making way for some big ticket announcement, as both education and health are crucial. So because there were a lot of criticism also, many people's ministries are not working efficiently as per the pandemic situation demands. So like that, reasons are being stated. But you know how politics works. Okay, many promises will be there. Many people have to be kept happy. So it keeps changing. Okay, it happens in every party. So hope whoever comes will continue the work properly. So this is some detailing about this HRD minister also, who before was like the chief minister of Uttarakhand also, and he was the chairman of the assurance committee. So UPSC people, SSC people who are preparing for exams, you should know what are these assurance committee and all. I'll show you at the end of this video also, because before that we'll cover all the news items. Okay, because at the end only the UPSC aspirants can watch. This is the question you have to answer today, and by the end of this video I'll tell you the answer also. 2018 prelims question, this is okay. With reference to the Parliament of India, which of the following parliamentary committees scrutinizes and reports to the House whether the powers to make regulations, rules, sub-rules, bylaws, etc. conferred by the Constitution or delegated by the Parliament are being properly exercised by the executive within the scope of such delegation. So which is this committee? Okay, this government assurances, subordinate legislation, rules committee, business advisory committee. So watch till the end to get the answer for this. So who could be the new faces? These are the people who have been now given. Okay, anyway, the names have come out, but this was the picture which was going on in the afternoon in the internet. If you see, Jyotiraj Scindia is there. Okay, this Assam MP is there. So from almost every state also they have taken people. From different categories they have taken people. Women ministers are there. Okay, so many faces are coming in. So you will have to know these names. Obviously, like you will remember now, like when Sushma Swaraj was there, Arun Jaitley was there, Nitin Gadkari. So these faces we know. Okay, because they are more popular and they have been there. So these people from regional regions, okay, when they come to the union level, you will be starting to see these faces in the coming days. Okay, so all set to get a new council of ministers with the first major cabinet reshuffle today since BJP's thumping victory in 2019. So Prime Minister is expected to bring in young faces and give representation to various social groups and regions in the reshuffle. So if you see, like this meeting was happening before 6 o'clock, this 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, which is the Prime Minister's residence, there they were meeting with all the MPs, and they were being allocated. So all these people were there, as I showed in the picture. All these people were there in the meeting, and now names are coming out. So if you see, morning 10 a.m. it was announced like cabinet reshuffle. So high OBC SC representation, bureaucrats will enter, then politicians with administrative experience, then who are young, then it may be the youngest cabinet in terms of average age, then defense, home, finance, MEA unlikely to be affected. Okay, so these important things are not going to be changed, but all the other ministries are reshuffled. Okay, and new ministries may be created either by carving out or maybe by amalgamation. Like sometimes we'll mix like electronics and IT, it'll be the same minister, or maybe we'll split something. Like instead of agriculture being a single one, we'll make like agriculture separately, fishing separately. Okay, so that can farm food processing separately. So that is called a carving out or by amalgamation. Okay, now Union Education Minister, as I told, resigned at 116. Then here Santosh, the Labor Minister, resigned. Then after that, this State for Women and Child Development, that minister resigned. Okay, so these were all happening today. All day I was watching the news, and then now we just took it up from a newspaper which is doing live blog. Okay, so here if you see again the expansion among women, all these people are going to come in. Okay, council to have 11 women ministers. Two will be inside the cabinet, like we had Sushma Swaraj and Nirmala Sitharaman. Then here if you see, according to this newspaper, these are the people who were there in the residence. I have already shown you the pictures. This was reported at 1 p.m., 1:47 p.m. Then here Harshvardhan resigns. Okay, so all these things are just live updates. You see here representation of Shoshit, Pidit, Vanchit, and Adivasi. Okay, so the underprivileged people, the tribal communities, all those people should have representative from their own communities. So that is all going to happen through this reshuffle. Okay, now again, if you see 12 scheduled caste ministers, including 2 cabinet ministers. These ministers are from 8 states: Bihar, MP, UP, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Karnataka. So from everywhere. Okay, north, south, east, anywhere you take, from everywhere a representation is going to happen. Okay, this will also be a record 8 ministers from 8 scheduled tribes spread across 8 states. Okay, so for the first time something like this is happening. Then if you see, the new ministers will include 13 lawyers, 6 doctors, 5 engineers, 7 civil servants, 7 PhDs, and 3 MBA, apart from 68 with graduate degree. So more educated people coming forward, more who are young are coming forward. So this is a good change if everybody does their work properly after getting the ministry. Okay, so these are the full list if you see. Okay, final list of like the 43 ministers. Okay, so you can pause and see if you need the whole names, but a few 5-6 people I will show you with photograph. If you see, this is this MP from Assam. Okay, two-time MLA and Assam's popular chief minister from 2016 to 21. So he earlier served as Union Ministry of State independent charge for skill development. Now he's again getting like a promotion kind of thing with a higher post. Then if you see here, Jyotiraj Scindia, who was like a right hand of Rahul Gandhi when he was in Congress. So he has come to BJP, and now he is also getting for the reward for switching the party, obviously. So he's also an MBA from Stanford University, a BA from Harvard University. So like these people who are having some degrees, okay, these people are being given some higher post. Again, if you see again a Lok Sabha MP from Bihar, he is also a 7-time MLA. He is being given, he has a B.Ed degree, so he is being given this thing. Then next one is this Bhupendra Yadav, Rajya Sabha MP for Rajasthan. So he is also there in the list of ministers. Then if you see women, as I told, Anupriya Singh Patel is there, a Lok Sabha MP in UP. She is there. Then again, if I can show you this Shobha, which is from Karnataka, a second term as MP. She's serving now. So she will be there in the ministry. And if you see, Ajay Bhatt is there, a Lok Sabha MP for Nainital. He is also there in the list. He's an LLB actually. Then ministers to take out again is Meenakshi Lekhi, okay, Lok Sabha MP for New Delhi. So she's a Supreme Court lawyer and social worker, who studied LLB, obviously. So she is also there in the list. Then this Narayan is there, who is again, if you see, he is an income tax department officer, okay, from 1971 to 84. So this kind of civil servants and lawyers and educated people coming forward is actually a good thing. So here the answer for this question, okay, which we showed you in the starting of this video. It is a committee on subordinate legislation. Okay, this is a UPSC question, and you are supposed to know it. Now, if you see government assurances, okay, which I showed you in the starting also, you know a lot of committees are there. Okay, so if you see, I'll show you this revision chart for students. These are the different types of committees. Okay, basically there is standing committee and there is this ad hoc committees. So in standing committee also, this public account committee, estimate committee, committee on public entertaining, this and all you should have already heard. Okay, and these are the different strength of members, and from Lok Sabha how many people, from Rajya Sabha how many people, who will be the chairman for it, and everything is 1 year term. In each 1 year it will keep changing the members. And then department channel committee is there, which is 24 committees are there, like 16 from Lok Sabha and 8 from Rajya Sabha. Okay, if you are enrolled to my test series, you don't have to worry, you will get this chart in your inbox anyway before your prelims. Then business advisory committee is there, committee on private bills is there, as I told, government assurance is there. Okay, so these are all present in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, sometimes there will be joint committee where like only one will be there, common for both. Okay, so that also you have to know. So these are different things. You can pause and read all this. So specifically on the government assurance, because it's there in the news, UPSC may ask it. Okay, so you should know minister is not nominated to this committee. How many members? 15 in Lok Sabha, 10 in Rajya Sabha. They are nominated by their respective chairman. Then here again some details are there, they're functioning. Okay, like ministers and all keep assuring that we'll do that, we'll do this. So this committee actually checks in whether they're actually fulfilling their promises. Okay, that is the gist of government assurances committee. Okay, so I hope it's all clear and you have learned something new because of this question. So we'll come up with the next news update. Please go and watch the live oath taking ceremony. Thank you and have a nice day.